Hello and welcome to another Movie Review Monday. Today I'm going to be looking at Run All Night. This film interested me in several ways, mainly because of the father-son dynamic that the two main characters have. If you don't know how this film works, it's that Liam Neeson plays a guy who used to kill people, who doesn't anymore because he feels bad about it. And he has a son who doesn't love him. Well, I wouldn't say he doesn't love him, he just doesn't want to love him. Anyway, the son sees Ed Harris's character's son kill someone, and then Ed Harris's character's son tries to kill Liam Neeson's character's son, but Liam Neeson has to kill Ed Harris's character's son. I'm making this more complicated than it is. Anyway, long and short of it is, Liam Neeson and his son have to run all night away from Ed Harris's gang of thugs and killers and, you know, people who go shooty, bang, 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 bang. Hence the title, Run All Night. The thing that drew me to this movie and made me kind of interested in it is the concept that Liam Neeson's character knows that his life is shit because he used to kill people. And he doesn't want his son to go down that route, so every time his son tries to kill someone, in self-defense or whatever, he has to stop him. I thought this would have been a really interesting concept. It would have effectively turned the movie into Escort Mission, the movie. But no, this aspect isn't played up nearly as much as it should be. The rest of the movie is a bombastic action film which plods and muddles through its plot, which is not really that consequential hugely. I mean, yeah, it's life or death, but these guys aren't really that great people, so is death really that big of a problem? I don't know. Well, yeah, because it's human life and all that, but it didn't grasp me. And this film could have been really interesting. I mean, it's got Ed Harris, who's an amazingly good actor. I mean, if it had run with the whole premise of he has to stop his son from shooting people, this film could have been good. It could have been interesting. It could have been a bit different. But no, it lets everyone down. The film lets the actors down because the actors in this are actually quite solid. Liam Neeson, well, he's Liam Neeson, so he plays it pretty well. Ed Harris is always good, so he's good in this. He plays his character with a sort of dark, foreboding fear and sadness, and that doesn't make sense, but he does it. Joel Kinnaman also is quite promising. I mean, he's probably best known as a character from the remake of The Killing, and he's actually really promising in this. He shows a lot of depth to a role which is not that deep at all. There isn't really a massively huge amount else I can say about this. It takes a decent premise, it fails it completely, and you're left with a sort of middle of the road, average, not dull, it's exciting, I wouldn't say dull. You're left with an exciting average film which sort of does things that a million other films have done, but not with a decent enough twist for you to justify going to see it or even spending your time with it. The one genuinely good thing that this film does, and I wish more films did, is that the gunshots in this, I'm not sure if it's because of the cinema screen I was in or whatever, but the gunshots in this are loud. I mean, they are, well, not impossibly loud, they're realistically loud, they're really loud. And it's incredible to see, it's incredible to hear, because you are rattled to your core by gunshots, which doesn't happen in many action films. And it's such a simple idea, but it's so simple and it's so effective. And like I said, I wish more films did it. The directing is okay, it's not terrible, it's not brilliant. Collet-Serra, which I think is how his name is said. Collet-Serra, yeah, that's it, I think, I'm guessing on the spelling, but it looks like it. He does these films, this is unknown, this is non-stop, just without the twists of those films. This is generic Liam Neeson action film number 78, which is a shame, not because Liam Neeson shouldn't be able to do these films. If he wants to spend his twilight years being a crazy action hero because he never got to before, by all means, go for it. You are Oscar Schindler, you can do whatever the hell you like. But it's just so disappointing that these films aren't better, because there is a good idea behind this film. There is a tiny nugget of a decent concept hidden, and I just wish it could have been brought out. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, click like, and if you really liked it, you can subscribe. I do these every Monday. I had to go and see this That's 5 hours ago because of reasons of the weekend was crazy. But normally I will Instagram and tweet out what film I'll be reviewing on the weekend before the Monday. So if you want to see what I'm going to be doing, follow me on Twitter, and Instagram is the best way to find out what I'll be doing. And if you had any thoughts on this movie, feel free to leave them in the comments, because they count as interactions and they help me as well. Thank you, and I will hopefully see you next time.